Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah! Welcome back, one and all, to LSWF, the LS11 Wrestling Federation. Look at this beautiful arena. We are in Center Stage Theater in the wonderful city of Atlanta. Bring that camera around. LSWF is back. We got the drunk band, the old man on comms. We got the boy John Cone to referee it all. We got ourselves a new logo for the LSWF and for the LS11 universe, and we are hot off the heels of the standest stage of them all, ZanderMania 10. But I ask you now, when the big, the bad, the tough, over 300 pounds of lean muscle with the leather cowboy boots, Zajac rumbled into ZanderMania for the LSWF world title against the one man who the fuck wanted war with Zajac for the LSWF world title. Rick C showed up, who walked out as the LSWF's inaugural new champion.
Low note, loud note, high note. Mouth high. Who the fuck what with Zajac? What? What with Zajac? What? 400 pounds of lean muscle with the leather cowboy boots and the bone crush. Step into the ring, get beat mentally, get beat physically with the bone structure. 400 pounds of lean muscle, crack down them dirty hard baby and that old tool belt. Who the fuck want what? Big and black. When the gravity pull shakes the whole universe in a straight line and they can't hold no more weight. You know who to call. Zajac, baby, let's go. Who the fuck want what with Zajac? Who the fuck want what? Who the fuck want what with Zajac? Who the fuck want what? 400 pounds of lean muscle with the leather cowboy boots and a bone crush. Step into the ring, get beat mentally, get beat physically with the bone structure.
And when we had to go into the battle for the United States of Crimerica, for the LSWF's redesigned, revamped, and revitalized United States Championship, was it Miss Red, White, and Blue herself, the punk rocker, Crim Rocker, or baby sister, punk rock princess, the showstopper, Elizabeth Belle?
Lights up, I'm a loaded fuse. Velvet smoke and a silver muse. Every step is a sleight of hand. You blink once, now I've changed the plan. Stage queen with a headline grin. Spotlight hits and the game
And when the LSWF tag team titles were up for grabs between the two lovable goofballs of JT and Tatum, Jadum, and the big, bad, dominant Claw League of Nations, with resident mullet enthusiast Rhett Kirschner and the founding unk of the Klon status quo, who walked out as the LSWF tag team champions.
JT strides and loud like a boom. Big chain swinging, spark in the room. He's got the words sharp like knives. Cut through the air where chaos thrives. Tatum steps up with a devilish grin. Six Street screams, let the trouble begin. Laughing like a storm, no fear, no shame. Together they burn like a wild untamed flame. J2, breaking the floor. Two wild cards kicking down the door. Laps in the chaos, they're out for fun. J2 can't stop this run. J2 breaking the floor. Two wild cards kicking down the door. Laps in the chaos, they're out for fun. J2 can't.
And in the main event, win the silver medal, the bronze bullet, and Rhea Ripley's husband, the 9th best part of Bullet Club Gold, now that Candice LeRae's front and back are part of it as well, went up against the most handsome former LSWF World Champion of all time, the sole owner of the LS11 universe, and the undisputed king of the universe for the LS11 Grand Championship. Who walked out of the main event? Me! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to LSWF. My name is Zander Carver. I am your head of the LS11 Universe Board. I am one half of your ARW Mixed Tag Team Champions, and as of last night, I am your new LS11 Grand Champion for the 3rd time ever. But tonight is not just about me, because the 5 of us you see standing in this ring are 5 of the people who held the line and helped save the LS11 universe and bring all of the gold back last night. Standing to my left, on the right side of your screen, you have got 2 of my best friends in this whole world, Tatum Lords and JT Jason, the duo known as Jadum, your new LSWF Tag Team Champions. JT, why did you come out with the LAW Tag title? Well, you see, it's got the Klon logo sprayed on it, Zander, so that makes me the Klon Tag Team Champion, and I can go over there, and I can bother them about it the way I usually bother you about stuff. I love it. Tatum, what's up? Hey, Zander? Yes, Tatum? I thought this show was called LAW. So anyway, over here we've got my sister, the new LSWF United States Champion, the showstopper, Elizabeth Belle, the punk rock princess. Not got anything to say tonight, Liz? I think her mic's not working. Zajac, This big man right here, this big motherfucker right here. This guy, last night, finally achieved his own destiny and became the new LSWF World Champion. Congratulations, Zajac. Mr. Carver, thank you very much for your congratulations. You and I know one another quite well from my time assisting you back in TNA. Assisting the Zantastic Four. Yeah, you're the honorary 5th member. Indeed, it's a title I hold with some pride, as I have quite valued my friendship I have found with the 4 of you over the years. Last night was not just about me, though. It was about all of the fans of the LS11 universe that have been rooting for me for years now, finally getting what they deserve, which is a fighting world champion that is no love lost to Richard C. He was an incredible world champion in his own right. But we are in a new era with LSWF's return. And I ask anyone, who wants war with the new Emperor, the new Dominator, the new measuring stick of LSWF? And so,
sorry to cut you off, Zander. Got my mic working. Sorry about that. Alright, we're good. I just wanted to say, Crim Rocker. Hell of a fight last night. But now, for the first time in 3 years, I am standing here, a champion in LSWF. I never lost a championship in LSWF, and I don't intend to start now. But hey, Crim, if you decide to come back and come for this championship again, just know strawberry is a good flavor on you.
Liz, what the fuck? Anyways, with that being said, folks, welcome to the new era of LSWF, and welcome that. Apologize for interrupting, but I wanted to make sure I didn't get cut from the show again because someone came out here to run their mouth for 20 minutes. New show, same attitude, I see. I feel like I could say the same to you, Carver. Ladies and gentlemen, your new LSWF Internet Champion, KJ Elliott. You're not going to get any kind of lip from me. You deserve to be in this ring just as much as all of us do. Fucking earned it, man. I was actually about to invite you out to the celebration. Really? Is it that hard to believe I would do something that's not cynical? A little bit. You know what? You've been around 6 months. I think you're getting to know me pretty well by now. Well, look. Here's the final thing I will say here tonight before we turn this over to the return of LSWF. Tonight is about a reborn generation. LSWF is no longer this isolated island of a world where you're not going to see any interaction with the main universe. No. LSWF is just the newest pillar of LS11 universe. Anyone and everyone is welcome here. And so, with that said, once and for all, hello, LS11 Universe, and allow me to beg your indulgence. Fuck! You're supposed to be dead. Mr. Carver, the reports of my demise were greatly exaggerated. It's so wonderful to officially be the first non-LS11 original to step foot in LSWF. God dang it, you're officially the first person to do that, aren't you? Indeed, I am. I've got a bone to pick with you, Win, don't you? You breached our agreement. I'm the head of the board. What are you going to do about it? Well, LSWF is in need of a desperate injection of life into it. These originals can't do everything forever. So, because my friends Alexander Blackstone, Raj Desi, and Frankie Kazarian are unfortunately recuperating from those unwashed ignoramuses that assaulted them last night, I've brought 3 gentlemen that would love to have a word with you. Oh, you're a big, wait a minute, is that? Yes, indeed. This place needs an injection of star power, Carver. So say hello to Big Zeke Jackson, Giant Orion. Alright, these 2 big guys I get. Nate, what are you doing out here? Oh, I missed the Klon group text that we were taking the night off after carrying your show on our back for the last 6 months. And as the last reigning champion within Klon, the belt's made of cardboard. But it's still the only belt made of cardboard recognized by LS11 Universe. I can't argue with that. We're giving you the injection of power you need. So, gentlemen, all right, hold on. Time out, Aaron, time out. I see an exciting opportunity here. This is the night after ZanderMania. This is the after party. See, last time LSWF got an after party, I finally snapped and formed ZC Enterprise, but I don't want to become that guy again, Aaron. I become a little bit too much like you. I see an opportunity here. You've got these 2 monsters, and Nate, no offense, Nate, none taken. How about tonight in the main event? You 3 team up against 3 champions of LSWF. Because tonight we have Aaron Stevens, what is this, Intellectual Alliance 4.0 or something? Sure, we'll call it that. Intellectual Alliance 4.0, sure. Against the LSWF World Champion Zajac. The LSWF Internet Champion KJ Elliott, the Untouchable Desperado. And the LS11 Grand Champion, Zander Carver. Consider the match done. We accept. Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you, as always, Aaron. You're welcome. Where did I?
And look at that. Once again, Eliza left to clean up the boys' messes. I swear they should just make me the general manager at this point. But this is LSWF. I was the most winning star in LSWF the original time around. I'm the United States champion. Sharon, be a dear and tell the girls in the back this is an open challenge. Right now. They want a shot at this title? Come get it.
Are we allowed to speak now? Think so. Hey, LS11 Universe, it's the Doctor, and Zander number 3. And welcome back to LSWF. Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. Because we're kicking things off with Elizabeth Belle defending this U.S. title. She won last night from Crim Rocker at ZanderMania. Has your sleep schedule been fixed yet? No. No, it has not. What about you? I slept till 3 p.m. All right. Well, accepting Eliza's open challenge for her newly won U.S. title, Emily Everett. It's a ZanderMania 8 rematch going down here, folks. Emily Everett officially back here in LSWF. So let's do this. Eliza and Emily one-on-one. I've heard Eliza's been wanting to get the blue out of her hair since Punk Rock Poison a couple of weeks ago, but everything just keeps happening so fast that she's barely had time to breathe, let alone worry about getting rid of the blue out of her hair. Honestly, valid. I feel like everyone behind the scenes at LS11 Universe, some more than others, have been getting kind of worked to the bone these last couple weeks, to the point where some of them only slept for like an hour last night before they had to go do an 8-hour shift at work. It just sounds rough. As Eliza's got this chin lock here, Emily Everett slides through. And so you folks know, we should hypothetically be on 2K26 for LSWF starting next week. This episode had to be kind of done on 2K25 as a final scramble because of how much fucking content there was this week on the channel. There wasn't time to get all the created wrestlers made since we're on PC, which means that 98% of our audience is not going to be able to send us their characters, and Zander's essentially having to one-man show make the entire roster. Emily Everett went for that big drop kick, though, as Eliza pumps up into a rolling neck breaker. Get down now, and Eliza kick to the head. And again, can you believe Aaron Stevens is back again? Yeah, I kind of can, because he just kind of keeps showing up. Someone's leaving the door open, I guess. That's how Chad Andrews got in here at ZanderMania yesterday, so talk about deep cut. Shoutouts to all the ZanderMania commentators from yesterday as well, by the way. We just want to take a moment to list those names out and give them all a special thank you. Especially KJ Elliott, Liam Malone, JT Jason, Tatum Lords for the 30 seconds he was there. Chad Andrews, Kick Aw, Eddie Checkmate, Mania Del Zander. To you as well, Doc. You were there for the long haul, as were you, Z3. Oh, wait a minute. Big forearm strikes, back elbow into clothesline from Elizabeth Belle, taking down Emily Everett. Eyes looking to show how far she's come as a competitor here tonight by taking down Emily Everett without having to cheat this time. Oh, you can't forget the most important commentator of all, the fan favorite of ZanderMania. Who's that? Light of the North, Zajac Maverick. Oh, God. I like to forget about Zajac some days. 450 to the outside from Emily Everett. As Emily has got Eliza down, rolls her over. Emily Everett. What a knee! Dropping the U.S. champ on her head. Oh my God, posts her. The ring post clangs as Eliza's head bounces into it. Referee at the count of 4 here. Count of 5 now is now Emily Everett taking Eliza and throwing the champion back into the ring. Well, like Eliza said in the opening promo there, she has never lost a championship match here in LSWF. It's true, she started and ended LSWF's original run as the LSWF Women's World Champion. The only reason Horace Andrea's got it now is because Eliza lost it when it was the LAW Women's title last year to Jade. Now she's knocking back Emily Everett. Big chops here, kick to the midsection, grabs a hold of her. They're off the ropes now, and spine buster taking it down. Eliza into a cover on Emily here. 1, 2, no! You know, it's fitting that Eliza have the first match on the returning LSWF. Yeah, why is that? She is one of the only 2 competitors left that competed on the first LSWF episode all the way back in 2022. I believe it was October 29th. Hold on, wait a minute. 1, 2, no. I believe it was October 29th, at that point in 2022, the 3-year anniversary of the channel. I believe so, as Emily Everett off that DDT into another cover on Eliza for another 1, 2, no. Hold on, I'm getting my notes pulled up here. Old notes for this one, but I will do my best to give you a quick update on that one. But I believe October 29th, 2022, it was Eliza versus Rose Blade. That is right. Yep, there were 9 people who competed on the first ever edition of LSWF, and the only 2 left are Eliza and Adrian Nova. Adrian Nova, of course, will actually be in action a little bit later tonight as well. That he will. Eliza, in a minute, gets caught, kicked to the midsection by Everett. Emily Everett pulls her in, lifts her up. Emily Everett with Eliza, taking her towards the corner. And head first into the turnbuckle. Now Eliza, wait a minute, Eliza under the top rope. Emily Everett's got her though. 1-arm powerbomb off the top. Back into another cover now on the former TNA Knockouts champion. Eliza's had a hell of a trophy case to build in the 3 years since LSWF first went away. That she has. Where it goes down now, and Eliza, wait a minute. Eliza, whoa, went for whammy bar. Emily Everett countered. Emily's got a hold of her now, and Emily ends her off the ropes, goes for her. Eliza countering. Eliza. Caught by the back of the head now as she was running for the ropes. Going for something big there. That she was. She gets slammed in the corner instead. Everett into the midsection, kicks her down. Now Emily Everett. Hold of her and back body drop out of the corner. Eliza now, you can see some of the bruises forming on her. For a kick, countered. Eliza, wait a minute. For whom the bell tolls. Eliza nails her with that one. Swinging her around now, Eliza. Venus Star Power. And Eliza, hold on. Just for good measure. STFU locked in. And Eliza scoring the submission. Just like that. What a match there. Emily Everett came out swinging in this one. But the LSWF United States Champion picks up the win. Hell of a win there for Eliza over Emily Everett tonight.
Eliza.
Fuck.
Aw, you don't sound happy to see me. And here I thought it was gonna be a big happy reunion. I'm not here to fight you. Tonight. I just wanted to let you know, since we're old friends, that you need to beware the damned. Because now, as Queen of the Hive, it's my job to control my demons, to command them, and to root out the imposters. As I've warned you, you and I need to have a little chat about punk, rock, poison. But I'll leave you to enjoy your fleeting victories while you can. We have nothing but time. I'll be seeing you soon, princess.
Hello there. JJ Gyllenhaal here, King of the Mountain. Just wanted to make my announcement tonight as your official Belle Memorial Battle Royal winner that I am calling my shot, like a call your shot gauntlet, if you will. TNA enthusiast over here. For the LSWF Internet Championship against one KJ Elliott. Not tonight, obviously, as Kay has a match tonight. However, at our first LSWF special of this new era, I am invoking my Belle Memorial Battle Royal shot on April the 25th, 2026, for that internet title that I once held very dear. KJ Elliott, I hope you're ready to bring your A game, because I know I am. And you're going to find out why they call me King of the Mountain. Alright, folks, now it is time for the only other person that was active in ring on the first ever LSWF kickoff almost 4 years ago to have a match. That is right, and he is 1/3 of the new LS11 Universe Trios champions as well. Adrian Nova of NRW, the former LSWF World Champion. He main evented the very first episode of Kickoff, October 29th, 2022. It was the 3-year anniversary of the LS11 Universe YouTube channel. He was the inaugural LSWF Internet Champion, and on that night, he successfully defended the title against the late, great Ray Wood. First time Ray had ever lost a match in a singles capacity in the LS11 Universe. It was to Adrian Nova. A lot of history with Ray and Nova on and off screen. And now tonight, Adrian Nova looking to have a match to set LSWF's reboot far apart from its original run. Oh, most certainly, because remember, if Aaron Stevens hadn't shown up earlier tonight with Ezekiel Jackson and Giant Orion, then this was supposed to be the first ever non-LS11 original to step foot in LSWF. David Arquette making his way down to the ring. Well, as they say, Doc, you cannot kill David Arquette. You most certainly cannot kill David Arquette, Z3. That is a fact that most need to learn. David Arquette makes his way down to the ring. Arquette competing on the first episode of the LSWF relaunch. This is going to be good. Arquette and Adrian Nova one-on-one. Here we go. Coming out of the gate with a big jab there. Nova taking him down. David Arquette. Double axe handle from Nova. Well, if David Arquette, a guy that's not, he's an actor first, a wrestler second. If you want a guy that can get in the ring and take anyone in the LS11 universe to a hell of a match, Adrian Nova is going to be the guy to do it. Oh, most certainly, Doc. Nova considered the best of the best amongst the LS11 originals. Why he's 1/3 of the Trios champions as he puts Arquette in the corner. In break there, shows the respect between the two of them. Arquette locks right back up with Nova. Nova gets him around the waist here, and Adrian Nova. David Arquette now rolls him through into a cover. David Arquette's down. Adrian Nova, no. David Arquette getting the shoulders up. Adrian Nova. Way at him now. Nova. The boots to him. Adrian Nova now getting David Arquette back to his feet. Firing away at him here. Super kick. Into the midsection now. And David Arquette. Oh. Oh, no. Arquette with a cheap shot pulling the referee in front of himself. Arquette pulled the official into the way of that tornado DDT. As Arquette puts Nova into the corner. Now David Arquette's got a hold of Nova. Pulls him in, and David Arquette, rolling neck breaker. Nova goes down, David Arquette. Referee's regained himself a little bit here as David Arquette rolls Adrian Nova over. Arquette going up to the top rope here, David Arquette going up. And coming down with the double axe handle. Arquette now picking Nova back up to his feet. David Arquette throwing Adrian Nova back towards the ring. Adrian Nova, though, back up on the apron. Nova connecting here. Adrian Nova. Crossbody frog splash. Arquette goes down. Arquette's reeling now. Adrian Nova lighting him up. Now Adrian Nova runs right into a kick in the midsection. David Arquette's got him up. Arquette dropping him down. Shades of his buddy DDP with that one. David Arquette into a cover. Kick out from Adrian Nova. Uh-oh. Arquette. Diamond cutter. Adrian Nova getting the shoulders up there. David Arquette kicking out. Adrian Nova in some trouble now. David Arquette grabs a hold of him here. Arquette with Nova off the ropes. And Nova is more than ready to rumble with this one as David Arquette. Jab there. Adrian Nova says, all right, let's do it. Nova and Arquette going back and forth here. Nova, no. Arquette got the better of him. Arquette slaps him. Adrian Nova, though. Super kick into the midsection. Nova goes and takes him down. Adrian Nova with Arquette sized up now. Adrian Nova looking for him. Flying blockbuster. Into the cover now. He's got Arquette down for the 1, 2. Arquette getting the shoulders up. David Arquette stays alive now. Adrian Nova chopping away at him here. Adrian Nova kick to the midsection. Arquette knocked back. Arquette into a clothesline. Falls through another one now. David Arquette with Adrian Nova. Clotheslines him again. Big splash in the corner. Scoops Nova up. And David Arquette, look at this. He's gone for a power slam, taking him down. Down at 2, but Nova kicking out. David Arquette gets him back up to his feet, and Arquette. We go again. Looking to take down Adrian Nova. Adrian Nova countering Nova. Hits it with a big arm drag. And David Arquette rolling out of the ring. Adrian Nova. Nova with a big stunner in the ropes takes him down. And now Adrian. Nova's getting fired up. Adrian Nova with a massive dive to the outside. Now Adrian Nova moonsaults off the barricade. Adrian Nova lighting David Arquette up here. 4 count rather. Nova with that big splash. Arquette got out of the way. Adrian Nova goes for a kick. David Arquette flies in with a DDT, taking him down. Nova pulls himself back up in the corner. David Arquette puts him on the top rope, and Arquette. Oh, wait a minute. Diamond cutter off the top rope. Nova gets the shoulders up. Adrian Nova rolling out of the ring now, and David Arquette following him. Nova now. DDT to David Arquette takes him off his feet. Adrian Nova now getting David Arquette back up here, and Adrian Nova. And with the knee strike does Nova. He's got Arquette in some trouble now. Adrian Nova. Head first off the ring post. Grabs a hold of him now, and Adrian Nova. So sizing up Arquette. Adrian with Nova shot. I think Arquette's been busted open as Adrian Super Nova splash. Arquette is down. Nova for the 1, 2. What? How the hell did Arquette kick out of that? Well, like we said, you cannot kill David Arquette. Nova's gonna try to, though. He's gotta try. And what else is he gonna do? Arquette saying, go on, hit me again, and Nova answers back. And now Nova and Arquette locking up. They are swinging for the fences. Nova dazes him. Drop kick. Into another one. Nova now ducking him. Coming on the ropes. Crossbody. Now Adrian getting David Arquette back up to his feet. Adrian Nova. Make a long distance call. Adrian Nova stalking him. Arquette's dazed. David Arquette. Oh, Nova misses the blockbuster. Arquette goes to drop an elbow. Nova countering. Adrian Nova going up to the top. And got him on the rebound. Both men down. Nova pulling himself up into the ropes. Adrian Nova. It's David Arquette back up to his feet. Adrian Nova. Arquette answering back here on Nova. David Arquette. Nova into the corner, and David Arquette goes for a kick. Adrian countered. Adrian Nova floats over. DDT. Going up for a second. Supernova splash. Adrian into a cover on Arquette. Adrian Nova with the win. Hell of a matchup there between these two tonight. That it was. Adrian Nova. History repeats itself. October 29th, 2022. LSWF debuts and Adrian Nova beats Ray Wood in the main event. April 1st, 2024. LSWF has a brief 2-week return window or so. And Adrian Nova defeats Connell. And now tonight, March 30th, 2026, LSWF is back full time. And Adrian Nova beats David Arquette. Say what you will, that's a former WCW World Champion he just pinned. He cannoned LS11. You're damn right it is. And they're saying that on the headset. You're damn right he is. No one left to stop him from doing it, is there? You're damn right there's not. Adrian Nova, a well-earned victory for him tonight. 1/3 of the trio's champs. Can't wait to find out what NRW does next here on LSWF. But before we move on to our next match, ladies and gentlemen, the Quizmaster. Good day, good evening, and good night, LS11 Universe. I am the Quiz Master, the ringleader of the circus, the winner of Anarchy in the Arena, and welcome back to the playground that is LSWF. There's been many questions, far more than there have been answers these last 24 hours since this snowy white-haired vixen arrived by my side to abolish and annihilate Triton the Phantom and the rest of Chaos. There was once a title held with pride in this circus, but the woman chosen to bear it decided to show her true colors months ago and attempted to usurp my throne. Attempted to go against the wills of the circus that she devoted herself to. Broke the bonds of trust between us, and now will no longer be seen again. So I would like to formally introduce you all to the true Quiz Queen.
Good day, good evening, and good night, LS11 Universe. As my wonderful Quizmaster, my dearly beloved, said, the woman you once knew was an imposter. A usurper to the throne, if you will. Unworthy of the title she was given for so long. I assure you she has been sent to the darkest voids, and you will never see her again. For no one betrays the Quizmaster and gets away with it. The Quizmaster has upgraded to a new queen. This circus will be stronger than ever. And all those in LSWF have two options. Bend the knee, or your heads will roll. Bow to your new queen. I suggest you do. Because whether you fancy yourself a showstopper, a soldier, a sorceress, an empress, or even an exterminatrix, just remember, there's only one queen of this division. And I will take my crown very soon, and I assure you, I won't face the same humiliations my inferior prototype did. But for now, we must bid you good day, good evening, and good night.
Welcome back to the Circus LS11 Universe. Let the fun begin. Well, folks, we move into our next matchup of the night, our second to last. matchup of the night. As making her way to the ring, it's Skylar Evans. We saw Skylar Evans return in the Scorched Earth Rumble a few months ago. And now that LSWF is back, she's finally getting an opportunity. The opportunity here tonight. That's one word for it. You know what? I'm being nice, Z3. I'm being nice. Haven't figured out who she's going up against yet. New LSWF Women's Champion. There she is. There's the old LSWF Women's title. A little nostalgic seeing it again, but the circumstances we're seeing it under is terrifying. Exterminatrix Cara Zandria marching down to the ring. Cara Zandria and Skylar Evans. Skylar run. Skylar Evans! She's not gonna run, Doc! No, clearly she's not. She's gonna come out of the gate swinging on the Exterminatrix. Oh, Cammy tried the same thing last night, and it admittedly didn't go the best for her. The point where Cara and Cammy both are not here tonight, following their intense matches last night at ZanderMania. Cara now coming in with a knee strike there, taking down Skylar Evans. As said, Cara Zandria is the perfect killing machine. Designed to take down even the most cold-blooded of killers. Wait a minute. Pull through into a coming out, kick out. On the forearm strike, Cara. Got back up to her feet now, Cara Zandria. Back up, chopping away at her now, and Cara Zandria, no. Counted, Skylar Evans kicks the midsection. Grabs her, rolls through, arm drag, knocks it down. And chop block again. Cara Zandria is wasting no time right now, just putting the boots. To Skylar Evans, leveling her there, and Skylar Evans. Now Skylar. Oh my god! Oh! But Evans firing back with that drop kick. Skylar Evans. Big overhand shot. Counted. Oh no. Oh no. Cara. Dropping her on her head with a gonzo bomb. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What else was going to happen, I guess? Skylar Evans didn't even have a chance. The Exterminatrix with the win. Our main event comes up next. Hold on, what's this? New music? No. No, 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 no. No, no. Someone stop her. Someone in the back come out and stop her. Well, if you didn't watch ARW last night, this is Maria Zanzaniga. This is Connell's youngest daughter. She's literally, like, days removed from turning 18. And she just got choked out by Homelander last night as a way to send a message to Connell. And Maria, what are you doing? Well, Maria just waved us off. What the hell is she doing? Amara's gonna kill us. And Maria Maria launching herself right up in the face of Cara, giving her a piece of her mind. No. Cara just shoves her down. Well, folks, ahead of our main event, we're backstage here with new LS11 Hardcore Champion Pierre. Pierre, you can lose that title anytime, 24/7, but do you have anything you want to say? A little victory speech or something you want to give after winning the title? Is he mic'd up? Yeah, he's mic'd up. It says it's working. Pierre, are you just not saying anything? Pierre, can you hear us? Pierre. Wait a minute. There's no chance Lance trying to come at Pierre here. And Pierre laying out no chance Lance. And he just still has nothing to say. Well, folks, it is time for the main event. Main event of our first LSWF back. And it is a big 6-man tag team match. Out first, we saw him appear in the Scorched Earth Rumble. We saw him at that Fatal 4-Way match a few weeks ago on the road to ZanderMania. And now with Aaron Stevens by his side, because of course Aaron Stevens is by his side. The guy finds a new monster to hitch his wagon to every few months. Giant Orion. Size of this guy. Bandito from AEW, one of the AEW Tag Team Champions, trained this guy. Where do you even find a guy like this? Canada. Is he Canadian? Pretty sure. Do you know for sure? Well, I'm pulling out my phone now, asshole. Let me swipe through my messages with Flummer. Yeah, you guys, the new tag. I don't want to know. Actually, I don't want to know. Title stayed on too. Done! I didn't need to know that. Yeah, he's Canadian. Thank you, Zander number 3. And teaming up with him tonight, Big Zeke Jackson is here. Ezekiel Jackson competing in LSWF. What the fuck have we done? How have we gotten here? How did this happen? I genuinely want to know. Big Zeke Jackson. And finally teaming up with these two tonight. Quite simply because he missed the group text from the Call League of Nations, apparently, saying they were taking the night off to regroup after what happened at ZanderMania last night, where they lost all the gold. He had a hell of a showing in the Hardcore Scramble, though. You gotta give credit where it's due. Oh, most certainly. He had a hell of a showing there. Went wild in the Hardcore Scramble. And he's still got the hardboard title with him. So it would seem. Nate Express. Nate Express making his way down to the ring. The hardboard champion. Not the hardcore champion, though. That is Pierre. No. Now, on the other side of the ring, we got 3 champions teaming up. Out first, he is one half of the ARW Mixed Tag Team Champions, and he is the LS11 Grand Champion. No rest for the weary. This is match 4 in 48 hours. His first match was Saturday morning at ZanderMania Night 1. Teamed up with Sabrina Carpenter to win those mixed tag team titles. Second match was yesterday morning, teaming up with Little Mac, Spider-Man, and Big Man Blastoise on ARW. Third match was last night after 7 hours of ZanderMania Night 2. I barely have a voice anymore. Yeah, same brother. Where he faced off and defeated Buddy Murphy to win the LS11 Grand title for the 3rd time. And now here is match number 4. And we still have Raw coming out tonight. Yeah, we sure do, don't we? And teaming up with Zander Carver tonight, a man that has had some issues with him in the past, that's for sure. The LSWF Internet Champion. The untouchable desperado, KJ Elliott. So, KJ Elliott makes his way down to the ring in last, but most certainly not least. Here he comes, the LSWF World Champion. Zajac. Zajac makes his way down to the ring. Here we go. Let's do this. Zander having to start it out with Giant Orion. Oh, God. Bear hug out of the gate. Giant Orion now. Getting elbowed in the head. Zander knocking him back. Zander. Handle it. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. You heard him as well. He looked right at Zajac and said, handle it. That's exactly what Zajac's going to try and do right now. Zajac and Giant Orion going at it here. There from Zajac. Giant Orion swings around down. Giant Orion. Back grabs hold of him now. Giant Orion has Zajac taking him towards the ropes now. And Zajac from the ropes. Giant Orion grabs him. Giant Orion. Oh, God. Oh, God. Holy hell. He just did that to Zajac. Yeah, you want to say that again? He did that to fucking Zajac. The most dominant man in LSWF just got pounced like a child. Oh my god. Zajac, looks like you got competition. Zajac fighting through the pain. Zajac manages to lift him up overhead here, and Zajac power slams him into a cover. Now Zajac's got him down. Zajac for the 1, 2, no! Kick out from Orion. Now Zajac. Here comes Nate Express. Oh, there's a spear to Nate Express. Nearly got him there. I think Giant Orion pushed him off the cover a little bit. Zajac looking at Giant Orion, but Giant Orion knocking back the LSWF champion. Zajac staring a hole through Giant Orion as he tags in. He tags in KJ Elliott. Internet champion now. KJ getting knocked back. Nate grabs a hold of him. Nate throws him off the ropes, leapfrogs him, and super kick taking him down. Now Nate Express, here we go. Puts KJ in the corner. Oh god. Well, K, your turn. Giant Orion with a kick to the head. Into a Dominator-like move there, just dropping KJ Elliott. Giant Orion deadlifts him. Power slams the internet champion. Zajac making the save, and Zajac biting, taking a bullet there to buy KJ Elliott an opening. Okay, found that opening, and he slipped right in to knock back Giant Orion. Remember, K actually eliminated Giant Orion from Scorched Earth a few months ago. Eliminated Zajac, too. And he did as KJ dives out on the Giant Orion. KJ Elliott bringing that fire we saw against Liam Malone last night that brought him the internet title. KJ Elliott now. The Zenith drop kick got caught. Giant Orion, though. Military press slamming him down. Giant Orion now with KJ Elliott. Scoops him up here. KJ in trouble. Giant Orion with a spike onto the shoulder. Orion now. What is he thinking here? Giant Orion's going up. Oh, dear God. He's on the top rope. No, he gets out of the way. And K just told Zander, all right, you handle it. Oh, my God. Well, Zander tried to handle it. It did not go well. Giant Orion launches the KOU across the ring. This dude's coming here against 3 sitting champions and has manhandled all 3 of them in what has been a glorified 3-on-1 handicap for him right now. Where do you find this guy? Where did Bandito find this guy? That's what I want to know. Flash into the corner there. Giant Orion. Rolling Zander over. Got him up. On the shoulders now. And Zander driven into the canvas. Zander's barely landed anything in this matchup. Giant Orion rolling Zander over, grabs all of him. Zander, though, pops back up, takes up the legs. Ezekiel Jackson's in. Here we go, big Zeke Jackson. throws a big jab, knocking him in the corner, takes down Nate Express. Clothesline. Big Zeke goes down. And turning his attention now back to Giant Orion here. What the hell's Zander doing now? And Zander. Has Giant Orion, has Zeke. No fucking shot. Zander! Oh my god! Attitude adjustments! Gotta be the corniest shit I've ever seen. Tags in KJ Elliott. K wiping out Nate. Zander trying to keep Giant Orion down. K. Death from above. 1, 2, no! Well, the referee taking 4 to 5 business days to get there definitely had something to do with that. Now Zajac. Zajac realizing this guy's a problem. Zajac, whoa, dumping Orion out of the ring there. And Ezekiel Jackson, though. Ezekiel Jackson with the torture rack. Now Big Zeke going up to the top rope. Big Zeke Jackson gonna look to fly. Goes for the knees. Zajac out of the way. Zajac into a clothesline. Nate Express got a knee up there. Nate hopping off the apron. And so Zajac answers back by leveling him. And now the goal has got to be, do not let Giant Orion back in this ring. Zajac gonna look to do just that with a gut check to Jackson. Tags in Zander now, and Zander enters the mix. They're trying to figure this all out himself here. Headbutt from Big Zeke. Now Ezekiel Jackson. Oh no! Slams him down! We're coming out to pin the grand champion. 1, saved by KJ Elliott. Zander Carver getting saved by KJ Elliott. Things you wouldn't have expected to see a few months ago. Nate Express tagged in now. Nate's still a tough competitor in his own right, but this is a little more manageable for the champions. Say so as well, Doc. Oh, Nate Express picking Zander back up to his feet. Nate for a kick. Zander countering. Nate has Zander up, taking him down. Nate Express, no! Hey, oh my god, he's throwing it back. Ultimate disrespect, but Zander with a counter. Now Zander gets turned around. Nate. Poison Rana to Zander. The elbow, Zander out of the way now, and Zander goes into the corner. And oh, Nate turns him around. Nate goes for a super kick. Zander into Mars Star Power. Mars Star Power to Nate. No! And now he sees Giant Orion. And wait a minute, Zander. He says, oh, wait a minute, I got an idea to handle a guy like you. Oh, but Aaron Stevens. Zajac saying, I'll handle this one. Spear! A spear to Aaron Stevens. Nate with a kick to the head of Zander, though. Nate rolls Zander over. 1, 2. And Nate nearly pinning the grand champion. Giant Orion getting out of the ring after recovering from that DDT from Zander. No, countered. Now, Zander in position. Zander up on the top rope. Nate, no. Zander runs in and tags KJ Elliott. K into a big clothesline. Oh, no. K realizes the issue immediately. And now K Knocking him back. Zenith drop kick. AJ Elliott now getting him back up. Zajac going into Giant Orion. Medicated! But Ezekiel Jackson with the save. Zander and Zajac working together there as KJ Elliott. Death from above. 1, 2, 3. And you could see Zander took an extra shot at Aaron Stevens on the outside. What a win there. Aaron Stevens and his monsters nearly pulled it off, but fortunately, the champions locked in. That they did. KJ Elliott scoring the pin here in our main event tonight. What a win for these three tonight. Folks, welcome back to LSWF. Until next time, everybody, I've been Zander number 3. I've been the Doctor. And that was... What the hell? Chris Danger! Chris Danger's here and he's got Zajac's LSWF World title in hand. Danger! Cracking Zajac in the head with his own title. And Chris Danger. The boom to Zajac. And Chris Danger. Panama Sunrise. Danger sending a very clear message. Until next time, everybody, I've been the Doctor. I've been Zander number 3. And that was LSWF.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Zander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the LS11 family. Yeah!